Hills elevated mid-range squat. What we're doing here is we are staying in the mid-range, which means we are basically hovering in the middle of this squat. This is going to allow for a bit more internal rotation at the pelvis, and we're using a heels elevated position to help us stay a bit more stacked. You're going to see me doing it here with a dumbbell, a front rack kettlebell, as well as a goblet kettlebell. You choose the variation that works best for you. You're also going to see me using a suspension trainer that might feel better later on in pregnancy, or if you are just getting used to this exercise. The main thing that we want to remember here is that we are going to just below parallel, and then we're coming back up to not quite standing. So we are never fully going down to the bottom, and we're never fully standing up in this squat. We want to think about inhale down, exhale up, and if we're incorporating deep core, pelvic floor, on the exhale we would lift pelvic floor and engage our deep core. Some things you want to keep in mind is that we don't really want to round down and tuck our pelvis under as you see me doing here. We want the glutes to lengthen as you come down. We also don't want to overly arch our rib cage or really thrust our hips backwards as we are doing this. We also want to keep in mind that as you come down and then come back up, we don't want to see pressure pushing directly out on the abdomen like you can see me doing here. We should feel some really nice engagement from our deep core on that exhale. So you're going to get set up, and we want to think about coming straight down, keeping that stacked position between the rib cage and the pelvis. You're going to come just below parallel and then come back up, not quite to standing. All right, that is your heels elevated mid-range squat. You got this.